Where's your dumb buddy at? Oh, where are you? Oh. Okay. Oh, good. We got somebody here. Let's wait a few more minutes to get a few more people. Going to be doing some more demoing on the DeWalt, the new DCD 801 against the 805, and mainly just the batteries. You know, I want to run the 3.5 power stack, the 5 amp power stack, the 4 amp power pack, and the 8 amp power pack. Okay. Okay. Now. This bit is brand new. It's a 3/8 Spider. Spade bit. Speed 2 with the DCD 801. And no, we're not going all the way in. We're only going to go here. Should be able to do that. Now, let's go to 4 amp power pack. The 5 amp power stack. Okay. The 8 amp power pack. Okay. Let's pull this one out. These are brand new bits. I bought them a couple years ago. Never got to use them. Now I am. Okay. Brand new. Just opened up the package. Okay. 1/2 inch. Spider. Stinger. The Milwaukee ones are kind of dull, but I'm still going to try one. Right now, let's just stick with the 801. We might go to the 805 when we get stymied with something that we have to go into speed 1. Okay. Take the 8 amp power pack off. Go at the back with a 3.5 power stack and still fully charged. I'm going to make sure everybody can see me here. Hey. Going, guys. We got 58 on here. Cool. Sure everybody's got me in. Okay. The DCD 801 just came out. I got it a couple weeks ago. The 3.5 power stack that came out last fall that I got. And this bit is 1/2 inch. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go to 4 amp power pack. This is 21/7 tablet cells. I think I'm going to wear glasses now. Now, let's go to 5 amp power stack that came out at the end of 22. I bought this in December. Down one cell. Now the 8 amp power pack, which is fully charged. Okay. Let's go back to the 3.5 power stack. I don't even bother to run the 1.7 power stack anymore. Anybody wants to buy it and lives in the Crete area in Illinois can buy it from me. You have it for 50 bucks. I don't want it. Okay, let's switch out this bit. In fact, maybe I'll throw a tool in it for 50 bucks. I probably have a, pretty sure I have something that DeWalt, I know. You can have the 1.5 power stack and my old DeWalt 8A7 impact driver for 50, make it $75 with a charger. I don't want it. The 8A7 is irrelevant today when it comes to impact drivers. It's antiquated by the A40 and even the A45. Okay, 5/8. Okay, 3.5 power stack, still fully charged. Still on speed 2. Okay, let's go to 4 amp power pack. In fact, yeah, let's just stick with the 3/4 inches, actually 1.5 inches of width. Let's not add, well, technically that would be 2 inches. Yeah, let's forget using that right now. I just want to cut this piece of wood off with the new saw I just got in. It's the last thing I'm going to do. Okay, let's go to 5 amp power stack. The 8 amp power pack. Thing weighs a ton with the battery. Battery weighs more than the drill. Okay. Brand new bits. Suppose I should have been using them last year, but oh well. I'm trying to sharpen the other Milwaukee Spade bits up. Three-quarter inch. A little warmer in Illinois. It's in it's about 82 degrees right now still. It's nothing. We have 100 coming in a few days. Okay, 3.5 power stack. Still fully charged. Four-amp power pack, still fully charged. I am going to put some glasses The bigger the bit, the more stuff goes flying. Okay, 5-amp power stack. Still dropped 1 bar. The 8-amp power pack. Takes a lot to make this lose any energy, like a saw or a grinder. Okay. That's a little warm. Okay. 7/8. We're running out of space here, but I got maybe a couple more, and maybe we'll try, which should be technically inch and a half, a little more than 2 inches it'll be. Maybe we'll do that now. So we're down to the last 2 bits anyhow. Okay. 7/8. And we'll run 3.5 power stack, still fully charged. Now we'll try 2 inches with it. And we'll run this out, then that'll give me a chance to saw up some of this wood real quick with the new saw. Make sure it's chucked in good. So let's keep it down here. I want to saw this. Okay, that's the 3.5 power stack. The 4-amp power pack. You can see the difference. The 5-amp power stack. Now here comes a big 8-amp power pack. Now we're starting to run out of room. I guess we're going to have to go up here. Two inches it went through. Let's try all the batteries at that. Let's back it to the 5-amp power stack. Still down 1 bar. Now, yeah, let's down it to the 4-amp power pack. Now the 3.5 power stack still hasn't dropped the cell. Tell you one thing, these batteries got some power, this drill's got some power, and these bits are all brand new. That helps out quite a bit. If you buy new bits all the time, which who can afford to do that? Unless you're building houses, in which case then it's a giant write-off. But to me, this ain't a write-off. This is more cost, buying new bits all the time. I just like to be able to sharpen them. These bits, I can sometimes get them sharp, but sometimes that's why I got this new set for now. Okay, now we're going to start off. Let that sit, that's pretty hot. Let's go to the 1 inch. We'll start back where we started. 3.5 power stack. Okay. I know why that's doing that. It's because I have, wow, okay. Let's see if it'll do it. That really went through. Look at that. Everybody see? Thought I was going into this piece of wood. Maybe I was close. Yeah, I was getting really close to this piece of wood. Okay. Let's take care of that 3.5 power stack, which dropped the bar now, doing that. Let's go to 4 amp power pack. So. I know I was hitting that other piece of wood. Okay. Still doesn't drop the bar in a 4 amp power pack. Let's go to 5 amp power stack. Let's keep away from that other piece of wood. And went through it. Still only has 1 cell dropped. Let's go to big 8 amp power pack. Now with this one, let's try to go right here. Does pay to have a large battery. And that stayed away from this other 2x6 that I put down here. Okay. Now, see if I can run an old Milwaukee bit. I don't know. We'll find out if I sharpened it good enough. This is 1.5 inches. Let's try the 8 amp power pack. Let's try it. Forget it. Be here forever. Okay, let's try another bit. These things are hard to sharpen. Try another Spade or a different kind of bit. This is would help if I took the glasses off. I do believe this is an inch. Okay. Try to go through the other hole we tried to make. No problem. Let's pull the 8 amp power pack off and go with the 5 amp power stack. That was in Speed 2. Okay. We're going to have to see about, well, on the end here, we'll go down not enough. We'll carry it down to the end over here. Down to this end. This is even thicker yet. Yeah, that's way thicker. Two and a half inches. Okay, we might have to put in Speed 1 now. Okay. Okay. Let's try it with the 5 amp power stack. Then we'll have to go back through the whole setup of batteries. We'll have to run all of it in this piece here, those 3 thick. It did it. Okay, we're done with the 5 amp power stack. Let's run the 4 amp power pack. And that was in Speed 2. Okay, let's go into 3.5 power stack. What do you know? It croaked. We might have to go to Speed 1. It did it. Okay. Now let's go to the 8 amp power pack. And Speed 2. And it's fully charged. Okay, we'll give it a helping hand. Wow. Should have been able to do that, but I don't have any fasteners here. It did it. It was hesitating between the last 2 batteries. That's kind of strange. Kind of strange. Okay. Now let's see about some bigger bits. But I only have that little section to go through. Well, let's see here. Got an idea here. Okay. We're not even using the 805. I don't know why I haven't brought it out. It's a great hammer drill. I'm not going to sell this. I made my mind up. I'm keeping it because I'm not going to buy the 806. Why? This doesn't have any kickback on it, which is awesome. Let's come up with a bigger bit. Preferably one that I don't have to take the wood out of it. We'll run this one with my extended drill bit in it. Okay. And I'm not trying not to push it too hard. Okay. And we'll take some of that wood out. And let's go with a small battery. Let's go with a 3.5 power stack. Still fully charged. In fact, we almost could. Well, nah, let's go here. Get myself a break. I'm breathing all this dust in. Gosh. What's the battery at? Well, it dropped the cell on the 3.5 power stack. I'm trying to keep my hands away from the vents. What do you know? It did it. Only dropped one cell on the 3.5 power stack. Now let's see. Let's just try against a 4-amp power pack doing the same setup. Let's leave the other two batteries alone. This 4-amp power pack is really close to this 3.5 power stack for power. We got just enough room right here. And this wood, it looks like it's a good, let me measure it. Remember where I put my tape measure. Inch and a half. No. Yeah, inch and a half. Inch and a half thick. Okay. I spend more time with drills than I normally do. I really like impacts better. Okay, 4-amp power pack on a 801. And now the bit is starting to get loose. So let's tighten it up. Okay. This little drill's got some power for a small drill. And I dropped the cell on the 4 amp power pack finally. Wow. Wow, the 1007 would have done that in way less than half that time, even though I think this bit is dull. But I forgot to sharpen this thing because this was 60 bucks. Okay. Now, let me turn the light on so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Okay. Let's get everything out of the way. I'm going to do some sawing here. This is pretty hot. Milwaukee bit. Give me time to cool down too. Well, I lost my light back. I'll have to throw another battery in it. Okay. Let me find another flex battery. I think a 6 amp stacked lithium will do. Little 2.5 crapper, you know. This is the one of mine that I have that I can't seem to return the flex. They won't take it back. It only charges the two lights, but it uses, you know, it's useful for the light. It's not used for anything else other than maybe if I want to remove something, I don't want to move it another battery. Okay. Let me get the blower here to get all this crap out of my way. Okay, now let's talk about the new Milwaukee. This is the brand new Milwaukee rear handle. Just came out. I just got it today. I mean, everybody's been waiting for this ever since Pipeline last year, you know, everybody. This is much lighter than, way lighter than my Hercules. I mean, way lighter. I got the Hercules rear handle saw too, brushless, but this is way lighter and, you know, 6,000 RPMs. Also, it's got a safety switch. Look how fast that does that, the brakes. Okay. Now, let us, okay. Yeah, I guess we can cut here. Even though, no, I want to leave this. We're going to cut over here. In fact, what we'll do, I'll turn this light off. Okay, I'm going to cut this way. Find my glasses. And I do have the 8 amp Forge battery on it, fully charged.
talk to her about that. I gotta say.
Okay. Now, take the safety off. Not a bad setup. See if I can cut it flush. I doubt it. How much is hanging over? I'm worried about running into stuff, but let me see if I can cut it flush. Close enough. Close enough. This is a hell of a saw. Everybody's been waiting for this thing now for a year, ever since pipeline last June. And I finally got one, bare tool. I got it on sale too at Acme. You had to order. I ordered this thing at the end of April. I saved about 30 bucks on it. I know there's only one or two of the channels showing it off right now. They got theirs at Home Depot. So let's see how much the battery used. 8 amp forge. Turn the safety on. Didn't use anything. Nice saw. It can cut way more than this. But I want to get the Diablo Demo Demon blades. I want to get one for this. I want to get one for the 2834. And I want to get one for the new Hercules rear handle. And I want to try out all three of these saws and see who can do the most cuts through all kinds of crap. Because I got some crappy wood. I got 2 pieces of crappy wood to get rid of. So, like I say, this is a hell of a saw. It's lighter. Got a high power density motor in it, so it's not as wide. And it spins 200 more RPMs. And I do consider it way lighter than that Hercules. And of course, this is about 150 bucks more expensive too. And of course, it comes with a better battery. Remember my Hercules videos? I did a bunch of them. The batteries would overheat on that Hercules. That Hercules saw is nice. The rear handle saw is nice, but it's lacking a battery that can withstand beating the crap out of it. They need to make a hell of a Hercules tablet cell battery for it to make that saw be competitive with this. But I'll be doing some testing on this Sunday evening. Tomorrow I want the day off, so. Well, but I'm going to try to get the other Diablo blades. So, okay. Yeah, well, I saw good enough. Look at the cut. Look at the cut. Look at the cut. Look at the cut. It's almost flush. It was hanging way over. If anything, I took a little notch out of this. Hell of a saw. These are the saws that you use when you have to cut a whole bunch of wood and you only want to use one hand to do it. Let's say guys use it for the weight, you know, they let it go down. You ever see the guys on YouTube cut it going down? You let the saw do all the work for you, the weight. Like I say, I want to compare it against the Hercules rear handle and a 2834, and maybe even my Skill 40 volt, you know. But I need to get the adapters so I can put the Milwaukee batteries in that Skill, because it's lacking in batteries. It only has 5 amp 18650 cells. If I can get the adapters to build them on the Milwaukee batteries in that Skill, which takes 2 batteries, which is 40 volts, and be able to run 2 forged batteries in there, it almost might keep up with this saw, but I doubt it. I kind of doubt it. This is a hell of a saw. I've been waiting for this saw ever since they announced it. I wanted it. I don't know when they're going to have pipelines. There'll be more tools coming out. So, okay. Well, I'm going back online Sunday evening about 8:30 or so. I'm waiting for the temperature to drop. So, okay, Eric DeBeer, the Tool Guy, signing off.